Hello, beautiful humans. I wish I could see you. You can see me, but I can't see you. Hi. Happy Sunday update from me. And I wanted to get this out a little bit earlier, and then I realized, oh God, there's a time change. So, doing my best on the road. There's a lot of learning going on here. Egg is with me. Oh, there's some snow for you. Where are you, Egg? Egg is with me. She just went on a little walk. Snow on her feet didn't faze her. I was kind of amazed by that. Wanted to see how you all were doing. That full moon in Taurus that we had on Friday rocked my world. And I'm just wondering how you all fared with that. I feel like some of these moon phases don't faze me. Maybe that's where we get that from. But this one fazed me. It got me. And who even knows why? I was talking with a good friend, and we were talking about how useless the question why is sometimes. I have a curious mind, but sometimes I can drive myself nuts. Digging into the why of things. I am, in my zodiac, I am a Cancer, and my moon is in Taurus, and a Cancer is ruled by the moon, so I don't know. I got the message loud and clear that it's time to upgrade self-care even more. So, I'm somewhere in New Mexico. I'm taking a little side trip, and I'm going to jump in some hot springs and the cold water, and then the hot springs again. I don't think I've been in natural hot springs before. And my system feels a little bit worn down. Some of you knew I was worried about the cat. Is my cat going to be okay? Yes, she's okay, but I think I have the tiniest inkling how you folks that are parents must feel. Because if I'm not in the van with her or whatever, I'm worried about her. I get this knot in my stomach that is she okay? Is she getting hurt? And it hit me yesterday that I was like, how do parents live with this? God bless you all. You are doing, it's got to be the biggest work on the planet. It's really got to be something to tug at your heart and your gut like that all the time. And, I've been thinking about my mom quite a bit. She passed a few years ago, and, I'm sure she would have loved to have had that moment of when you're a parent, Erica, you'll learn, you'll understand what I've been saying all these years. And I don't have human children. I heard one time that having a kid is like having your heart taken out of your body, and it's just given legs and it just walks freely out in the world. And I was like, oh, no. No, not going to do that. But besides that, I just don't think it was meant for me in this lifetime. I've always kind of had a clear knowing that it wasn't meant this time around. And maybe I had 12 of them last time, and I was like, I need a break. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's just been a whole lot of changes, and I think especially when we're traveling, I guess I'll speak for myself, when I am traveling, it's your roots are kind of swept out from underneath you. My teaching was a root. The home I was living in Austin was a root. My relationship, seeing you all regularly, my routine, all of that, all those roots are cut. And the vata energy, the airy, mobile energy, as opposed to kapha energy, the real earthed energy, can get, they can call it kapha derangement. I've even heard some folks make mention that the United States has a vata derangement. It's just a lot of, I guess, being on the internet a lot, for example, looking at screens and false lighting can have an effect on our energetic field and get us very sort of frenetic. So I got my butt kicked on Friday with that full moon, and so I'm listening. Sometimes I got to push the boundaries where I'm like, I'll put that kind of self-care off just a little bit because I'm busy, I'm getting out on the road. I got all this stuff to do, but and I know better. I know better. But I kind of push the boundaries a little bit, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not going to beat myself up for that, but I did get beat up anyway because my nervous system was like, hello, we need more. We need a lot more right now, especially with the collective energy like it is, So I'm staying off of the internet as much as I can. I'm glancing here and there, it's like you got to get a little shot of adrenaline or something, but I'm like, Erica, put it away. And I'm by myself on the road, so I'm either talking to myself or I'm talking to Egg Cat here, who's enjoying her view of the snow. And do any of you know about cat feet? Do they not? I thought she'd jump 7 feet in the air having her paws on that snow, but she was like, this is nothing. I don't know. And I guess her fur coat really keeps her warm. She seems comfortable all the time. So, but see, I'm the one. I would like to have some of the cat's comfort. So I'm working on it. I'd love to hear how some of your moons went, how you're faring in our new atmosphere, this post-election atmosphere that we're all in. I hear from some of you individually, and I'd love for some of you to make comments on the YouTube so that we can all kind of get ideas. And geez Louise, I've had your membership ready. Everything is created. I'm very happy with how it turned out. But the company that I'm working with, the company, I think they got in a little bit of trouble, and they may be on a little probationary period because they did some communication with what am I, like a customer or whatever, if I've hired them to help me with this website. But they were doing some communication outside of their platform, their company's platform. And so I'm going, okay, here's another delay. So, that's bothered me. I wanted to get this out to you more quickly. I may consider just getting some things out to you in these newsletters or on the YouTubes instead of just waiting for this main membership to get up on my website. But anyway, one last thing. I had a little extra time last night, and I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, and it's dark, and I'm in a new place, and it's cold, and just feeling a little worn down. And I started to do some writing. I consulted a good, wise friend, and she's like, how's your creative life right now? And I was like, not as strong as it could be. And she's like, if you don't get that stuff down and out on paper or wherever you're going to earth it, put it down, it's like it starts to drive you crazy in your own mind. And like, I know these things, but I forget them, and I need reminders all the time. So one of you gave me a journal, and I was doing some writing in it, and then I saw a little note from you in it, and I read it, and it made me feel so good and connected to you all back in Austin, if that's where you are right now. Some of you are not in Austin. Some of you are just all over the place. But it feels good to me to connect in this way because, geez, I don't know. Y'all are some special people, and I made some special bonds with you. And feeling that I'm missing you. What was I saying? Should I pause it to think? I guess so. Yes, remember now. So I'm just again reminded that several little things in my van are from you all, and I've even got some hand warmers that I need right now because I don't have gloves. And one of you gave me hand warmers and soup. I'm connecting the crock pot today, and I'm going to get some soup after the hot water and the cold water of the river. And so in a way, you all are taking care of me right now, and I really appreciate it. It feels needed. I can be a person who tends to, I don't know, like I'm off solo on this trip, and I feel like I need a lot of alone time. It feels right for me. It feels natural for me. And sometimes it can be hard to connect. And, maybe that's all my attachment issues from childhood and all this. Again, the whys that really don't even matter. But I have been connecting with some folks and realizing, oh my God, this is essential. It's like base level, like our central nervous system, having that stable and regulated and calm is essential. Connection is essential. So it's been a hard reminder, but sometimes I learn the hard way. I don't know, I don't always have to learn the hard way. We don't always have to learn the hard way. Really, I can only speak for myself. But I feel when I'm talking about myself, I'm talking about us. But I know I can really only speak from my personal perspective. But thank you all. Thank you all for everything. And I'm just going to stay connected in my heart from here. And I'm just going to keep you updated on this membership. And I'll stay in touch. Love you so much. Mean it.